Hi, Isidro, can you hear me?
Hello?
Okay, good. I just wanted to check your sound. Everything sounds good.
Thank
We
you.
can hear you. We're waiting for quorum for the meeting to start. Once we get quorum, we're going to start the meeting, so please wait.
No problem.
Evelyn, I'm here also. Soraya.
Thank you, Soraya.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. For once, I do not have community board meeting tonight. I'm on wrong. So I'm gonna say hi to everyone and have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Hey, Isidro, I'm on the Zoom. I see Robin is also here too.
Robin is here twice. Oh, he just disappeared. Okay. Robin, are you logged in on your phone and your computer?
I unmuted it.
Okay.
Hi, Robin.
How you doing, Sid? How you doing all? How's everybody doing?
Everyone is, I'm fine.
Hey,
Just quickly, Robin, so as a committee member, you can't vote on the matters, Robin. You can attend the meeting, but you cannot vote because you did not submit a form that you're going to be remote.
Got it.
So we will not be asking you to vote tonight.
Thank you.
I think that you have to request permission from the board, letting them know that you're going to be remotely for whatever reason, and then they can qualify you as a voting member. But as of now, my understanding is that you cannot vote.
Okay, thank you for the info.
Hi, how are you? How you doing?
But I can be part of the quorum, right?
No, you cannot.
Okay.
We're going to start very shortly. Simari, how are you?
I'm okay. You guys stopped the recording. I wasn't sure if that was on purpose.
No, that was not on our end, maybe Paola. So we gotta wait till recording is taking place. Just checking to see, Simari, if we can have a volunteer for the minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna do them this time.
Thank you so much.
And it's hard to see that one starts with a 2 as well. Yeah, so yeah, they probably they probably took up an old one. Let's see if they have an upgraded one. And if they have a.
Paola, somehow, we stopped recording, so let us know when that is a possibility, so we can start, the meeting.
You can see there's no.
I think you guys can probably do it there from that laptop with the licensing chair on it. 'Cause I
Try to
think-
see, where we can, record. Okay. There we go. Thank you so much, Simari.
If you ended.
Thank you, Paola. So 6:50 on this, Wednesday, March the 13th, we're going to call this meeting to order. My name is Isidro Medina, Chair of the License Committee. Let's proceed, with the usual, introduce the members, starting in my left, yeah.
Hi, good evening. My name is Joel Abreu. 3 years, serving here at the licensing committee. Looking forward to tonight's applicants.
followed by Anthony.
Hi, everyone. My name's Anthony Viola. I am the board secretary. I've been serving since January of 2023, and I serve on this committee in land use.
Followed by Simari, who is the vice chair. Simari, you have the floor.
Good evening, everyone. Looking forward to hearing more from you all and directly instead of the applications, and looking forward to hearing what opportunities you're bringing to the community. I'm also on the cannabis task force.
Thank you so much, Simari. I know that Venice is not on the floor, but I'd like to recognize the president of 34th precinct. I see Nelly Castillo, but it's actually Officer Navarrete. Officer Navarrete, you have the floor.
Good evening. Yes, this is Officer Navarrete, Community Affairs Officer for the 34th Precinct.
Welcome on board. Do we have anyone from the 33rd precinct? I don't see anyone. Hopefully they're going to join us. A quick note from the license committee. We're going to see if we can bring someone from DOT. Tell us about, as you know, the regulations for night dining, and all the regulations. We used to do as a community board, a license committee, all of the applications for sidewalk cafes, indoor, outdoors. So that's not gonna change. I know that DOT finally finished up doing all the walkthrough and the codes and all of that. So I think it will help us if we have some type of meeting and training to make sure that we are up to date on any changes. So we can work on that. In essence, anywhere alcohol is going to be served, the license committee has to get involved. So it's not a very complicated application, but we just got to be aware about the hours of operations.
I agree. There is a PowerPoint out there now with specs that involve the distance for sidewalk cafes and roadway cafes. But I agree with you, Cedar. I think we should have someone here from DOT to just kind of talk about, what are those regulations?
So I can work on that. Yeah. On that note,
Can I make the announcement now?
Soraya, please make the announcement for anyone that doesn't understand. If they do not understand, to please raise their hands so you can translate.
Sí, buenas tardes, soy Soraya, la intérprete en español. Para los que desean interpretación, por favor levanten la mano cuando les toque su turno, yo con gusto los atenderé. Gracias.
Thank you, Soraya. Vice Chair, are we able to do the roll call, or
Yeah, I can do that.
please proceed?
Okay, so our first batch of applicants are for renewal on-premise liquor license. Agenda item number 1, trustees of Columbia University doing business as Faculty Club, located at 630 West 168th Street on the 4th floor, between Fort Washington and Broadway. Is there a representative present for the establishment? If so, just say your name and relation to the establishment, please.
Hello, my name is Michael Alberto. I'm the executive director for Faculty Club at Columbia Medical Center.
Thank you, Michael.
Hi, Michael, how are you?
Doing good. Isidro, how are you?
I'm doing very well. This is a private 33rd precinct. Since we don't have anyone from the 33rd precinct, I must say that you guys have come because this is a seasonal license, correct?
Seasonal, no. It's a normal operating license. Although the events we do are kind of seasonal, but everything we do happens on campus, like on the Columbia Medical Center campus.
All right. Based on my understanding, they submitted a complete application. Are there any questions from residents, committee members?
I don't see anyone on the Zoom.
I can say that this is a really great place to hold meetings. Really great food as well. So, Michael, congrats on working on this venue. I think it's a great place. If there are no positions, I recommend that we go to a vote.
This is within the hospital?
Yes.
Mhm. So the internal catering.
Oh, it's internal catering, okay, that's what I. Okay, no further questions.
I think the only thing to note before we go to a vote are like the 2 steps. Are we gonna do that here also?
Steps. So although we have or have requested that every single applicant that comes to the board that they commit to 2 steps, which are the good neighbor sign, which you will have to ask from the office. You can get a copy from the office, and this should be displayed wherever you have the establishment at. Like in this case, it'll be on the 2nd floor, the 4th floor, wherever the faculty dining room is, this should be placed at. And also a copy or a phone number of the person who is managing the establishment.
Okay, and I can follow up with the email correspondence that send me the Zoom details for that file and information.
Correct. Please check with either Paola or Benicio and ask them to give you a copy of the good neighbor sign. And then you yourself can create a flyer about the phone number.
Okay.
Very well. On that note, I recommend that we to vote.
Chair, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. I'm trying to see who's it. Joel, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Anthony?
Yes.
So that's 4 yeses, 0 no, 0 abstentions. The recommendation passes.
Thank you so much, Sinari. So, Alberto, congratulations. Keep doing the great work that you're doing there. And you have a good night.
All right. Thank you all. Thank you, Community Board.
Thank you. Let's
We'll
proceed.
move on to agenda item number 2, Vida Enterprises, Inc., doing business as Patepalo, located at 251-253 Dykeman Street, between Seaman and Payson Avenues. Is there a representative present for the establishment?
Hi, good evening. Hi, my name is Ellen, filling in for Mr. Sam Park for Vida Mexicana Inc. Hi.
Hi, how are you? What's your name again?
Ellen. Hi.
No, this is not Papacito. This is
Ellen, what's your last name?
Yeah.
This is Papacitos.
Did you say Papacito or Pate Palo?
Oh, it's Papacito.
Patepalo is number 2.
Patepalo is number 2. We are addressing Patepalo now, not Papacito.
That's me, Carl Cutting. Carl Cutting, the owner.
I was already saying, like, what's my good friend Carl? That I missed that voice associated with Patepalo. I said, like, maybe changes are taking place. We don't even know, right?
That's why I was confused.
I thought we were partnering up with Papacito. That's no problem.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I understand that this applicant submitted a complete application. Carl, I have really great respect for the work that you have done there.
Thank you.
And I'm glad that you are still with us because I know that business is a little bit down. How long you been there, Carl?
Going on 5 years, hard to believe. I still remember my first meeting at the committee board. I didn't. Wasn't an easy meeting.
We were not too tough on you because some years ago, you know, that strips kind of needed some help. But I hope that we were not too tough on you back then.
No, not at all. It's a wake-up call.
Cool. And how many employees do you have there, Carl?
1, and we end up. Well, we are in the midst of opening the coffee shop next door, the Grand Oak Colombian Bakery, which is due to open on April the 1st. But that has nothing to do with Vida Enterprise.
Are you saying that you have just 1 employee, or did I get that wrong? How many
No,
employees?
we have seasonal anywhere from 8 to 12 employees.
Oh, okay. All right. This was a private 34th precinct. Officer Navarrete, what's the opinion of 34th precinct?
34 has no objections.
No objection. Committee members,
I just want to shout out Carl. You are an example of what a good establishment should be on that Dykeman Strip. So, kudos to you, Carl.
Thank you.
on that note, Madam Vice Chair, I recommend that we go to a vote.
Are we doing the 2 steps here? I'm just gonna keep saying that.
You folks gotta forget me because I went through a bad call. I lost everything. 2 steps in place are called, and I'm sure you have those before, but we are requesting a good neighbor sign and a phone number to be displayed at the establishment in case there are questions and issues, that those problems be rectified right there and then. Are there any problems with those 2 steps?
No.
And Carl, you can get the good neighbor sign from the office here.
Okay, I'll pick it
Call the
up.
office and ask them to give you the flyer and just post it outside. You should put it somehow nice
Okay.
and neat so it can last a long time. And also a phone number, call someone that is in charge in case there are issues again. So the issue will not
Okay.
go on. On that note, let's go to a vote.
Chair, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. Joel, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Anthony?
Yes.
It's 4 yeses, 0 no's, 0 abstentions, Chair.
Thank you so much, Simari. Carl, congratulations. God willing, I'll see you soon around your place.
Thank you. Have a good evening, everyone.
How you doing?
So we'll move on to agenda item number 3. This one is Vida in China LLC, doing business as Chinito Latino, located at 122 Dykeman Street at the corner of Post Avenue. Is there a representative present for the establishment?
Hi, Victor Santos. I'm the general manager.
Thank you, Victor.
Hi, Victor. How are you?
Good, and yourself?
Doing very well. Can't complain. So
Isidro,
this is another.
if I may, Isidro, real quick. I was on last month for the meeting. Unfortunately, it was on Valentine's Day. We run about 5 different establishments in the area. I was bombarded with work. I thought it was going to be the next day, and I just want to apologize to the board that I wasn't present. I know you guys had some questions in regards to the application, so here I am today.
Yes, thank you so much, Victor. So even on Valentine's Day, we were stuck here.
Yeah.
So it tells you the love commitment, for committee members. So again, very grateful for them to be here. So yeah, I think you have to do about your grading. Believe that you have a D, and there were some issues, questions about what steps have taken place to rectify the issues that we saw at the inspection. It's not even graded yet.
No, so the inspection was done on, I believe it was May of 2023. The violations that were observed were in the back patio area. We did use it temporarily when the whole COVID hit, that we couldn't do the inside dining. The front of Chinito Latino is very small, so we couldn't do a lot of tables outside. I believe it was only like 3 tables that we could do. And we couldn't do the roadway because there's a fire hydrant right in front of the establishment. So we were using the backyard. Unfortunately, we saw that the backyard is like a shared backyard with all the businesses there. And that's where they found all these violations. We stopped using it in 2021, but we still had like the awning in the back. We took off the awning, completely removed anything that has to do with the restaurant back there, and closed off that door in the back. And we're just waiting for a re-inspection.
Anthony.
And then with regards to the items on the inspection that weren't related to your backyard, so for example, not posting an SFAA policy, offering flavored tobacco, not labeling pesticides properly, were those things rectified?
Yes, they were. And a lot of that stuff was, again, it was in the back. But they were rectified. We don't have that anymore in the back. I have pictures as well where we took everything else in the back. If you guys want me to email it to you guys, so you see there's nothing back there anymore.
So you said that you shut down the door, that heads to the backyard?
Yeah, the backyard. I mean, there's still a door there because that's where the garbage gets taken out through the back. But it's not in use for any restaurant purposes.
Okay. This is Prairie 34th Precinct, Officer Navarrete, what's the opinion of 34th Precinct?
We don't have any objections, no issues coming from this establishment.
Thank you so much, Officer. On that note, if there are no questions, I recommend that we'll go vote.
Two steps.
It's okay.
It's a good thing we have seen.
I was gonna say,
I keep forgetting too.
It's because I'm doing the minutes, so I'm like, oh,
I don't have this one down. Victor, we are requesting 2 steps for all applicants. That is going to include a good neighbor sign and also a phone number of someone that is in charge, obviously a manager, someone, in case there are issues that those issues will not go beyond that phone call. Any issue with that, or you're going to accept the steps?
I'll accept the step.
So with 2 steps in place, the good neighbor sign and a phone number will be installed. Let's proceed to a vote.
Mayor, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. Joel
Yes.
and Anthony?
Yes.
Okay, so it's 4 in favor and 0 abstentions, 0 no's. That passes.
Thank you so much, Limari.
Thank you.
Have a good night, Victor.
You too.
So we'll move on to our last renewal for on-premise liquor license. Vida Mexicana, Inc., doing business as Papacito Mexican Grill, located at 223 Dyckman Street between Seaman and Broadway Avenue. I believe it's you.
Hi.
Hi, Sam. For the purpose of the minutes, please identify yourself.
My name is Ellen. I work at ABC License representing Vida Mexicana.
I'm sorry, what's your last name?
Lee, L-E-E.
Thank you so much. So this is a complete application based on our record. How's our business going there?
Picking up because now before she opened only 3 days and now she's open 7 days, but we made an error. We wrote down that she's closed on the weekdays. Sorry, I'll amend that and I just noticed. I'll submit another one, revised. They are open from 3 p.m. to 12 midnight from Monday to Thursdays. And on Fridays, 3 p.m. to 4 a.m. same. Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 4 a.m. and Sunday, 11 a.m. to midnight.
So you're saying that you're open which days again?
They're open 7 days. I'm so sorry. Every day.
7 days a week. From what time to what time?
Monday to Thursday, it's 3 p.m. to 12 midnight.
And then Friday through Sunday?
They're all different hours on each. Friday is from 3 p.m. to 4 a.m. Saturday is 11 a.m. to 4 a.m. Sunday is 11 a.m. to midnight.
Okay, I see it.
Sorry about
This
that.
is with the Prairie 34 precinct. What's the 34 precinct, officer?
No objections.
No objection. Anthony, you have a floor.
Hi, Ellen. A couple questions. So
Yeah.
first question, were you the one responsible for the submission of the documents to the board?
No, it wasn't me. I'm so sorry. It was our assistant who filled out the application, the questionnaire, and my fault for not checking.
Okay, I just have some questions with respect to the health inspection. So
Yes.
submitted with this application, it looks like there's a letter grade A posted, and
Yes.
you got a scanned copy of a letter grade A. but the inspection grade card itself only has a card number and no other information. Do you know why that may be?
I mean, the photo of the grade was sent to Haiti. I asked Haiti directly and she sent it to me on Tuesday. This way we could attend the meeting. So it was sent directly from her, but it might be a change in the system with the health department. They're making a lot of changes. So the information might be different from their posters before. Let me double check and take a look at their file again.
Okay, this is the first time I've encountered a letter grade that provides a card number, but does not provide any additional information, including the establishment name, the address, the inspection date.
I've seen that too one time here in Flushing, Queens, about 2 months ago. It was just, and we said, what if someone comes and complains? Usually they write down which establishment, the establishment number. And the inspector said, no, they'll have you in the system, don't worry. I can send a photo of a bakery here in Flushing where it looks like you just printed it and just post it. It doesn't have the details like the before ones, the prior ones. I think that's.
So Ellen, I guess where I'm a little concerned is there's inconsistencies between this letter grade and what ABC Eats has in their system. And ABC Eats has that that this establishment was inspected on August 3rd and received 31 points. Some of these issues I have questions about. Do you think you'd be able to answer these questions with respect to the inspection?
I think if it's does it say F0 or F1? Would you have the docket number on it?
Of the inspection, ABC Eats doesn't provide the docket number.
I see. Because if it ends with a 0, then I know it's a pre-inspection, and when they get more than 13 or more points, they have to be re-inspected. That's why no letter grade was given.
Right, I'm aware of that, but I do have questions because this is all the information we have on the inspection. So I have questions with respect to whether the owner has rectified these issues. For example, have they rectified whatever was attracting filth flies? Did they rectify that the hot food items were not held at or above 140 degrees? Did they rectify that the food contact surface was not properly washed upon inspection? So those are the kinds of questions I ask of all applicants that I see. Are you able to tell me if this owner has rectified any of these issues?
I did not speak to her about these violations, the health department violations. I solely focused on whether there were any SLA violations, because last time I attended, she had a list of SLA violations. So I focused more on the,
I understand. I tried as a member of this committee asking questions about the inspection because I want to make sure that all the restaurants in the area are safe and sound for consumers to eat at if they're going to be serving alcohol. But I appreciate you, fielding these questions to the best of your ability. I know that you're not the owner, but
I can ask her, email her, because she's very prompt on the email, and I can reply back exactly what was done for each violations and email you the details if that tomorrow.
Yeah, but we are voting tonight on this application, so that wouldn't be sufficient for at least my purposes.
John.
I noticed at the application that there's 3 SLA fines. Can you go into detail as to what that relates to, and if any measures were taken to kind of rectify that?
These violations were discussed on back in 2022 renewal. I think these were the very last one was where she paid hefty penalty was regards to the COVID violation. And these were already discussed back in 2022 because she had a lot. Back in 2017, 3,000. I know back in 2019, according to the SLA record, 7,500 penalty paid. 2021, 12,000. That's because of the COVID violation. The third one, I'm sure it was a COVID violation because this was discussed back in 2022.
Ms. Lee, can I suggest something to you? I believe Wendy is her name, right? That's on the application. What I recommend that you do is that you withdraw the application and have Wendy come in, just so she, one, be able to come and answer some of these questions, and 2, you won't have a negative mark on your, on the application. That's my suggestion.
I'd be happy if she attends. It's like it's different when I'm working on a new application, then I have so much detail, but when we're working on a renewal, we don't get much information, and we do the best we can to gather the information and answer the questionnaire for the community board. If this was ever mentioned regarding the health department, next time I will, but it's okay. If you wish to postpone and ask her regarding the DOH violation.
This, you have to be the one withdrawing the application. The committee cannot withdraw the application. We can recommend you to withdraw because based on what we've seen here, we are not too positive that this application will pass. And so that you will not have a negative notation on your record, the committee is recommending that.
I see. You know, it's just that her license expires at the end of April.
I'm also a little bit concerned that the last document that we have from Papacito is dating back to 2018, which means it's like 6 years that we don't have a fresh documentation about Papacito. So we got to check with to see if the board didn't do the proper research. Or the establishment never came back. So what's Ellen? What's
I don't mind withdrawing. Just let me know exactly what information that I need to provide. I will try to have Wendy come in, or I call her Haiti.
Questions about the SLA and issues about the health inspections.
It's really about the health department violation. I'm happy at least since 2022 renewal she has no other violations regarding the SLA violation. So it's just about the health department. Then I don't think it's going to be a problem. I'm sure those violations that you cited regarding the temperature and the fill flies, they will not be ignored. I'm sure she done something, and I'll bring proof next time when we come to the meeting as far as the extermination documents.
So we generally don't require documentation, but we do want to hear firsthand from the individuals responsible for managing the facility, whether or not they took action and what specifically those actions are to rectify items found on the inspection. We don't ever ask for specific documents. If we did, that would be part of the application packet. But what is part of the application packet is the letter grade, and we do check the database that's publicly available to make sure that that information is aligned and what exactly is provided with the Department of Health. And this is what we found. So because there are these issues, we do raise them, and I have consistently raised them as a member of this committee. And since you aren't able to answer the questions because you were not the one managing these issues yourself, then yes, that's the recommendation at this point.
Understood. So we'll come back next month and get this rectified. As far as I'm going to ask her directly again, because this was directly emailed from Haiti. Where is the posting? I mean, if she failed the pre-inspection, she's supposed to take it down, but I don't think they give her a pending yet until the next grade. So I'm sure she was given a specific instruction from the inspector, health department inspector, what to do.
Keep in mind, Ms. Lee, that you have to resubmit your documents for
That's
next month.
fine, because I need to fix the hours too. I'm so sorry about the hour error. I'll update the hours, and I'll update whatever information as far as the health department concern was brought up. I'll include that on the entire packet. This way you'll have some time to review prior to the meeting next month.
Not a problem. Thank you so much, Ms. Lee. So this application has been withdrawn. Some action will be taken upon this application.
Just one question.
Yes,
do we
please.
need to send out another 30-day notice to join the next month's meeting?
Yes.
Okay,
So,
I'll do that tomorrow.
the process all over again.
Understood. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
So
you.
Thank you, Ms. Lee.
Thank you.
We'll move over to our next batch of applicants for renewal restaurant wine license. Agenda item number 5, Tampopo LLC, doing business as Tampopo Kitchen, located at 805 West 187th Street, store number 6 at the corner of Fort Washington Avenue. Is there a representative present for Tampopo Kitchen.
We see none.
No, there's a call on the attendees, but I don't see them with their hand up or anything.
This is with the private 34 precinct. What is the opinion of 34 precinct, officer? Officer Navarrete, what's the opinion of 34 precinct?
There's no issues coming from this establishment. There's no objections from the 34th.
No objection for 34 precinct. I myself, I don't think I visited the place, but I know the owner. It's a really good owner, Anthony.
We have the most recent board documents from December of 2023, non-objection to a renewal restaurant wine license. So I get some confused why we're looking at this one again.
That's a good point. The breast solution that I have dates back out to December 21, 2021. Though.
No, this one
I see December 28th, 2023.
for does not object to renewal of a restaurant wine license.
But this one,
Yeah, that one's in the packet too, but this one is more recent. And this one's from
That's the one I
December
saw.
2023. And this one's here too.
Oh, okay.
But this one was included in the docs as well. You saw it too, C. Marie?
Yeah, it's right before the 2021, I mean.
I mean, I don't care if we want to vote on it. I'm sure it's fine, but
I don't think we objected to either. Yeah.
Didn't. No.
maybe that's for the other establishment.
No.
They might have two establishments.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Oh,
so it could be for a mix-up.
got it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
This is 180. This is 187. That might be 181st.
yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the ones.
Yeah.
Right?
Which one is 180?
That's 181st. Is 187.
Okay.
Got it. Thank you.
So we cannot ask for the two signs, the two
Alright.
steps, because they're not here. But I recommend that we go to a vote.
Was the thinking the last time this happened though that the board office just reaches out to them and lets them know?
That's the general understanding.
Yeah.
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 So with understanding that the board will reach out to this applicant for two steps. Or will notify. Merchant. Very well. So Sima, let's proceed to a vote.
Okay, Chair, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. Joel, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Anthony?
Yes.
It's 4 yeses, 0 no's, 0 abstentions. This passes, Chair.
Thank you so much.
So I'll move on to, oh, my bad. I don't know if you're gonna say something, sorry. Okay, so I'll move on to agenda item number 6, Ray's Pizza Bar, Inc., located at 2048 Amsterdam Avenue between West 162nd and West 163rd Street. Is there a representative present for the establishment? Ray's Pizza Bar, Inc.
There's no one present, and my understanding is that this is an incomplete application because they failed to submit the proper documentation. We usually move to a straight vote, so I recommend that we do that.
Chair, how do you vote?
No.
I vote no. Joel
No.
and Anthony?
No.
So it's 0 yeses, 4 no's, 0 abstentions, Chair. This does not pass.
Cool. So this
Okay.
failed.
So we'll move on to our next, our next applicant is actually a withdrawal. So I will move on to our class change applicant, agenda item number 8, Easy Mail LLC, doing business as One Love, located at 2085 Amsterdam Avenue between West 163rd and West 164th Street. Is there a representative present for the establishment?
Yes, how you doing? Good evening, board. Hope everything is well. Miguel Acosta representing Easy Mail, doing business as One Love. I have John Barkwind. He should be on the line. Here to present a change of class from wine and beer to on-premise.
If you don't mind, you guys just give me a couple of minutes so I can get myself organized.
No
here.
problem. Take your time.
In the meantime, Carl, if you're so kind, please introduce yourself to the committee.
Hi, good evening. Name is Carl, member of the committee. Sorry, I'm a bit late, but I'm here anyway. Thanks.
All right. So this is a class change for agenda item number 8,
That is correct.
and we still don't have anyone from the 33rd precinct, correct? I don't see anyone.
No, I don't see
Um, so why is the need, Miguel, for a class change?
Well, my client has a distinct operations over there because he's basically catering to his African clientele, which are driving from various areas. And then when they get to the city, they go visit him. The options that they have is limited with the wine and beer. They've been in operations and actively operating with their on-premise wine and beer license, in which we've designed different types of cocktails that include the wines and the champagnes, but it hasn't been enough for him to be able to generate a profit. So after almost 1.5 years in operations with a wine and beer, we decided to maybe weigh the options of requesting the support of the community board to be able to apply for full liquor.
So you're saying it's like a diversity for liquor is not present?
Yeah, that's correct. Well, for his clientele. So he's a neighborhood bar, but he also promotes to his clientele that he has. And when his clientele arrives, they don't have the options that they're looking for. So at the request of his patrons, he's looking to upgrade his menu and propose and offer full liquor, other options.
How many employees do you have there?
He presently has about, he has 4 employees. It's a small place, only 14 tables, 2-seaters basically.
I don't have a problem with the hours that you have to extend this change from a restaurant wine to a full liquor line. I don't have any complaints from the residents, but I'm going to open up the floor for committee members.
No
I
problem.
see, sorry, there is someone, okay, sorry, my bad. Committee members?
So my only question, you serve food at the establishment?
Yes, I do.
What kind of food do you serve?
John, are you there? It's basically African food, barbecue.
Yeah.
You want to give a brief description, John, of your menu?
Yes. Yeah, we serve like sandwiches from, beef and chicken and some salad, like finger food and chicken wings, something like that.
And when did you open? I'm sorry if you answered that already.
Yeah, it's about 1.5 years.
So 2022.
Yeah,
end of 22.
And may I?
Please.
So how long have you been there? I'm sorry if I oh, you said what, a year and a half, you said?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's about 20 months.
Oh, good. And how is business? I mean, how are things looking? Are you is it looking like you can pull this off?
So far, we're trying to give a life to the neighborhood and we're trying to commit with anybody who wants to taste West African food sometime with my home country
Which is
clientele, but
your
Burkina
home.
Faso.
Okay, okay. Is that mostly the Burkinabe food that you serve there?
Yeah, Burkina food. It's like the West African, Ivory Coast, Mali, Senegal, kind of.
You serve you serve any Nigerian?
Oh, I don't have a big chicken to do jollof fries, but most of the time people asking, but maybe with the time I will upgrade to that.
Yeah, you probably should consider doing that.
Yeah, some jollof rice.
Exactly, exactly.
Jollof fries.
Nigerian, Ghanaian, you know, should bring you a lot of business.
You're from Ghana?
Yeah.
Nigerian, right?
Yeah.
Nigeria.
Great. On that note, if there are no question from any members, let's go to a vote.
You know what I'm gonna say, the steps.
I think we have steps already.
Miguel, so we're going to request those steps. You probably are very familiar with the good neighbor sign and a phone number.
Yeah, I think we have that already because the last time when we got the wine and beer, that was requested anyways. And my client is hands-on owner operated, so he's always there anyways.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Let's proceed to a vote. Simari, if you're so kind.
Chair, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. Joel, how do you vote?
Yes.
Carl, how do you vote?
Yeah.
And Anthony?
Yes.
So it's 5 yeses, 0 no's, 0 abstentions. Chair, this passes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. See you.
Well, and that you prosper.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
All right.
Take care, guys.
We'll move on to our next set of applicants. These are for new on-premise liquor license and temporary retail permits. Agenda item number 9, Lobster Steakhouse Restaurant, Inc., doing business as Lobster Steakhouse Restaurant, located at 701 West 179th Street at the corner of Broadway. Is there a representative present for the establishment?
Yes, I have my mother here, Ovidia Peralta. My name is Marilyn Adame, and my lawyer is also on.
And are you guys the owners?
Yeah, yes.
I'm sorry, for the purpose of the minute, what's your name again?
Marilyn Adame.
And you are the owner?
I am the daughter of the owner.
And what's the name of the owner?
Ovidia Peralta, but she doesn't speak perfect English. And I also have my lawyer.
Soraya, please check to see if she would like to have everything translated.
You're muted, Soraya.
Sorry. ¿Quisiera la interpretación en español, señora?
Sí, si tú quieres, está bien.
She said yes.
Okay. So Soraya, please explain to the owner that we are a little bit confused about this application because we approved this license, I would say about 6 to 8 months, maybe, yeah.
Maybe, I think it was
maybe
10
like
months.
a year ago, 10 months. So why are we reapplying for the license? We approved this license.
Before we continue, my lawyer says if you could promote him or something. Does that make sense?
I think I can help you. Is he on the, let me just see, is he on a cell phone? Let me allow him to speak.
Thank you. Maybe he could give a correction on the last question.
Yeah, I'm asking him to unmute if this is his phone number that's dialed in.
On mute. Sorry about that, guys. On mute.
Good evening. My name is Frank Palillo. How are you all?
Good evening.
Can I
Welcome to answer to your question.
What's
Can
your
you
name
guys hear
again?
me?
Yes, we can. What's your
My
name
name is
again?
Frank.
Can I
My
say
name
it
is
in
Frank
Spanish
Palillo.
first? Or?
Frank Pellerin.
Spanish,
Please, David,
should I
answer.
say it in Spanish before he finishes? Before he starts? Señora, estamos confundidos porque esta aplicación se aprobó hace 6 a 8 meses o quizás un año, entonces queremos saber por qué está.
Hola. Ok, la razón fue que donde yo guardo la comida abajo en mi Beman, no lo pusimos en la aplicación y el abogado dijo que era bueno que lo pusiéramos.
The reason is that where I store the food downstairs, it was not put on the application, and our lawyer said to put it on the application.
May I speak?
Please.
This application is pending at the State Liquor Authority. In fact, it's very close to being approved. The last representative who notified you guys neglected to mention the basement storage area. The Liquor Authority has asked us to reach out to the community board and advise you guys that we will be using the basement for storage. It's merely correcting a technicality, a defect initially. There are no changes in any of the method of operation. We are obeying the stipulations that we agreed to over a year ago. There's really no changes. It's just this is leading to the Liquor Authority. The first rep should have included the basement and didn't.
Very well. So for the purpose of the resolution, let's make sure that we mention that we are adding our storage space downstairs, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm trying to find the restaurant. I cannot find it.
It's not there.
It's not there.
It's not there. I don't know why it's not there, but I remember.
Yeah, I remember them coming because we were asking about like the space and they have purchased the one next door.
So, somebody as first vice chair of this community board, I know that we are understaffed, but we have to find some consistencies for the record that we can always go back to make reference on issues that we know are taking place, but this resolution should be part of this package. Because I know for a fact that this application passed because this particular restaurant is within my bid, and obviously I know what's going on. And for this application, for this resolution, for not to be in, it's
December 14th. Yeah.
It's like a year.
A year and change.
So I'm going to search out that particular resolution because I'm the one who writes the resolution. And I'm going to add things downstairs. But before I move on, I'd like to have the opinion of 34th precinct. Officer Navarrete, what's the opinion of 34th precinct?
No objections.
I know that we pulled some steps, but
I think I found it.
I mean, I have all of that on my computer. And, it should be part of quite easy to find all these resolutions. And anyway,
Yeah, we've been working to standardize like list for them to make sure we include all the requested application.
Present. So that they then submit
Oh, yeah.
the public signed board plan, therefore be it resolved that we do that. This is December 2022.
but I know that they came back. We actually approved.
Okay.
But we're going to put 2 steps in place, Marilyn, and also the Frank. And those steps, in addition, are replacing what we have in the document. We're going to put the good neighbor sign and a phone number. So Marilyn, please, Frank, call the office and ask them to give you a copy of the good neighbor sign, and you're going to post a sign at the establishment. And Also to write down a phone number of a manager who is in place in case there are questions or issues that whoever will have a problem to address that problem right there and then.
Perfect. Thank you.
Have any questions?
No.
No.
So on this matter, I cannot vote because they are part of my business improvement district and I'm the executive director there. So I can vote on this matter, but please proceed with the vote.
Thank you. So Chair cannot vote due to conflict. I vote yes.
Yes, sí.
And Joel, how do you vote?
Yes.
Que sí.
Carl?
Yeah.
Okay, que sí.
Anthony?
Yes.
Que sí.
4-0-0, this recommendation passes. Felicidades.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Simari.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for your patience.
Thank you, Frank.
Donations, take care of yourself.
Sorry.
Let's proceed to the next one, please.
So we'll move on to agenda item number 10, El Conde G&M Inc., located at 1261 St. Nicholas Avenue at the corner of West 173rd Street. Is there a representative present for the establishment?
Yes, hi, my name is Jaime Ramirez. I'm the attorney, and I am here with Gabriela Suriel, who is the general manager of the establishment.
Hello, how are you guys? Nice to see you
Hi.
guys again.
Hi, Gabriela. And I'm sorry, sir, what's your name?
Jaime Ramirez.
And are you the representative or owner?
I'm a representative.
All right. Thank you so much. Welcome on board. So the request
you.
here is for full liquor license for El Conde. Is
Yes.
this where La Nueva España used to be at? On the
Yes.
northwest corner of 173rd?
Correct, yes, that corner.
Right in front of the funeral home, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
So
that's
right in
great.
front of, yeah.
I'm really happy to see this place opening. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what happened with the previous ownership. I know that there were some issues. I must ask you, there are any relations between you and the previous owner?
Absolutely none. This establishment was closed. This is a brand new lease. Everything is new. There is absolutely no connection to the prior owners.
Very well. And I see that the place has a capacity of 126.
Correct.
Yes,
And you're going to have about 14 employees.
that is correct.
And you can bear with me for a minute.
Not a problem.
I don't see the hours of operations that you are requesting.
I see some here.
So we're doing Monday to Thursdays, we're doing 8 a.m. to 12. Fridays and Saturdays, we plan on opening from 8 to 2, and then Sundays, 8 to 12.
And then opening till 2 a.m. Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, not good.
Okay. Thank you so much. So these hours, honestly, I don't think that too harsh. But before I proceed, I'd like to hear the Penal 33rd precinct, and I don't see them in. Okay.
I would point out at this time, if I may, just one moment, Ms. Miguelina Martinez has another license, and it's El Conde M&G on Broadway, and she has had absolutely no history of any negative contact with the police department whatsoever.
Okay, what's this restaurant that you mentioned at? What's that?
It's El Conde M&G at 4139
Broadway. 175th Street.
On 175th Street?
That is correct.
Yeah, I recognize the young lady from the application last time, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Owners?
I'm sorry?
You guys the same owners as the
Yes,
one?
there is only one owner. It's the same owner, Miguelina Martinez.
So There are gonna be two El Condes, right?
No, they're gonna close the Broadway location and just go with the new location.
Okay, are you guys closed now?
No, it's open. It's open
Okay.
now. It'll be closing, I believe, in May.
Okay.
Wow. So I'm glad that you stay in the community because you serve, I think the best
churrasco.
Churrasco.
Yes, that's what we're known for. And the chicken.
The chicken is great. And the price is really reasonable.
Reasonable, yeah.
Really, really reasonable. I also like the service there, Miguelina. So congratulations. I was going to ask you about your experience, but El Conde has been open for at least 10 years, right?
Oh, it's been open for about 30 years now.
But
Yeah,
under this ownership, about 10 years.
Yeah, I know you guys switched ownership, but I remember as a little kid dining there. So
Yeah.
I know that you guys have been open for quite some time. So you guys are gonna have the same management, just in a different location.
Everything is gonna be the same. We're just, moving into a new place.
You guys have been there for that location has been open there for a very long time,
For a
so.
very long time. We've never had any issues with anything.
Is there a certain reason as to why you guys decided to move from there?
It's basically financial rents, things of that nature.
Yeah, it's in front of
Broadway's
the United Palace, so,
Yeah.
yeah, it's in front of the United Palace, so I imagine that it's, they're
Yes.
raising the rent there, so.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm going to recommend 3 steps, which are the good neighbor sign, a phone number, and proof of purchase of a sound limiter to be submitted to the community board no later than Friday, March 22nd.
That's fair. That's fair, and that'll be.
So Jaime, the idea is you don't have to install a sound limiter now, but we need to have proof of purchase of a sound limiter and be submitted to the community board by Friday 22nd before 5 p.m. Please understand that we have to have that by then. If we don't receive that, we're going to overturn the recommendation to a negative.
That's fine.
So,
All right.
Yeah.
I just have
That's
one.
fine.
When you guys opening, what do you guys are prospective opening date?
I think that they're probably looking at the beginning of April. Obviously, we need the State Liquor Authority license. They're not going to open without the license.
Well, the good thing is that the establishment hasn't been closed for a long time, so you can get that license at least at a temporary level.
Yes.
Correct.
Anything that we can do on our end to facilitate this opening, feel free and reach out.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much. Thank you, guys.
So with 3 steps in place, I'm sorry.
Do you know the previous owner by any chance?
I have no idea.
Do you have any sense of why the place was
We don't have any sense of why they're not there. We had no connection with them. The only information we obtained from the landlord was that they had not paid rent in quite some time.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. With 3 steps, let's proceed to a vote.
Chair, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. Joel, how do you vote?
Yes.
Carl?
Yeah.
And Anthony?
Yes.
So it's 5 yeses, 0 no's, 0 abstentions. Chair, this passes. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll ensure that we obtain the good neighbor signs and the sound limiter and bring the proof, okay?
Good luck to you all. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hope to see you guys there.
All right, good.
30 years.
We'll show up. We'll show up.
So we'll move to our next couple of applicants here. Sorry, I'm gonna mute this. for a new restaurant wine license and temporary retail permits. Agenda item number 11, BDC Studios, Inc., located at 5009 Broadway between West 213th and West 214th Street. Is there a representative present? Please say your name and relation to the establishment.
Stacy LeBron, owner.
My name is Miguel Acosta and Stacy LeBron. How you guys doing tonight again? So we're here to present this application. Stacy, you guys doing? So Stacy's opening up a bakery. She's part of the Bizcocho de Colores family, been in the area for almost 20 years, and she decided to open up her own business. So this is going to be more like a boutique bakery where she's going to be offering baking classes, you know, for kids and adults. And the reason we're she's planning.
Hold on, Miguel. I don't know if it's my fault.
Events at least one. What?
My
Say that
bad.
again, I'm sorry.
Was it me or is that the sound?
It was cutting off. It was cutting off.
My bad.
You're good? Much better?
Yeah, better. Thank you.
Please repeat. Miguel, please repeat. Sorry, no. Audio is bad.
Much better?
Perhaps Stacy can tell us what concept are you bringing to the community, Stacy? He mentioned that you are owner of Bizcocho de Colores, great entity. Please tell us a little bit about yourself and what you think this will be a benefit to the community.
Yes, so my parents are actually the owners of Bizcocho de Colores. We are proud to be in the neighborhood, and I'm just extending the business to the community, and I'm going to offer baking classes, decorating classes, anything that has to do with the event industry for kids and adults.
Great. So you haven't had a license yourself yet, right? A liquor license?
No.
So who's going to be the one in charge handling the alcohol?
It'll be me and the other staff.
And would you be properly trained and certified?
Yes. And it's not something that we'll have every day. It'll just be for events or classes.
And Stacy, you said that your parents owned Bizcocho de Colores.
Correct.
Have you worked anywhere else?
When I was in college, but otherwise I've been there all my life.
So this is a request, Officer Navarrete, for a restaurant wine. It seems like it's not a huge space, and the hours that they're requesting seems to be very early. What's the opinion of 34th Precinct? Officer Navarrete.
Yes, we don't have any objections really for this establishment.
Thank you so much, Officer Navarrete. Anthony.
Just a question about the name. Are you planning on coming up with a DBA for the business, or are you going with the legal name of the entity?
So it's Bizcocho de Colores Studios. I just abbreviated it to BDC Studios.
And your sign is going to just keep BDC Studios Inc.?
Yes.
Okay.
I have two questions. So your menu is not going to consist of alcohol. It's just for events. Am I right?
Yeah, and classes.
And classes. Okay. Yeah. And secondly, I think you have a very famous last name. Are you like the daughter of De LeBron, right? Like LeBron, like the owner of
the restaurant supplies?
Store, yes.
No, but we're friends.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the relation.
No.
But no, this is great. I like the concept. And I think there is a lack of definitely baking classes in Washington Heights, because I was looking for some for my mom. So this is good. This is great that you guys are bringing that over. And your cakes are excellent in Colores. So
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chime in here with a question too. Definitely love the cakes and the pastelitos. I do my hair across the street sometimes. So is this like a paint and sip style, but like a bake and sip type of concept? Like, you know?
Yes.
Okay.
And Stacy, what are the cross streets to this address?
213 and 212, please.
Okay.
this is on Broadway, where it used to be. Is this near the cigar location, or is this
On the same block.
On the same block with, okay. All right, great. No further questions.
Yeah, I have no other questions. I think that we're going to roll with, at least on my end, because the hours that, they're requesting, I don't think it's going to be in a conflict. But let me just make sure it's only recorded music. They'll be closing at 10 a.m. at the latest on Fridays and Saturdays.
10 a.m.
10 p.m. Well, yeah, well, actually, no, 12 a.m.
12 a.m. Yeah, for 2 days.
And then the rest of the days at 10 p.m. Should we request a copy of our sound limiter?
I mean, I don't know, because I think it's the type of that depends on the type of environment, and she's kind of just doing events.
Well, events are not exactly quiet affairs.
I mean, we
But
could
they
get
close at 10 p.m. That's my only thing. I don't know if it's worth sound limiter.
All right.
Yeah. So we're going to stick to 2 steps.
I think,
Yes, Simari, go ahead.
yeah, I think the only one I would say, because I mean, I've done it, but like the double parking over there is a little crazy on that block. So maybe the double parking.
Okay.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. So with 3 steps in place, a copy of the good neighbor sign, a phone number, Stacy, or someone that will be in charge in case the residents will have any questions. They can call whoever's in charge and rectify that matter right there and then. And you can always get a copy of the good neighbor sign from the office, and also a sign not to double park.
Okay.
Okay.
So with those 3 steps in place, I recommend that we go to vote.
Chair, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. Joel?
Yes.
Carl?
Yes.
And Anthony?
Yes.
So it's 5 yeses, 0 no, 0 abstentions. The recommendation is to pass.
Thank you so much, Simari. So Stacy, good luck.
Thank you.
Glad that you do well. I'm sure we all might be dropping by when you open.
When
I
is
hope
that?
so. Thank you.
When is your opening?
It should be at the ending of May.
Okay.
Well, good luck to you, and Godspeed.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Take care.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
See you next month.
Let's
So we'll move on to our last applicant here, agenda item number 12. Dos Catorce Bar and Grill, Inc., doing business as Tiny Tapas and Bites, located at 501 West 214th Street at the corner of 10th Avenue. Is there a representative?
Yes, I'm here. Good evening, guys.
Hi, Eric. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm back here again.
Leo, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Just you sound like a member of the committee, Leo. Really great guy as well. So I know, Eric, that you are the owner, right?
Yes, I am.
And I know that you also came some time ago to apply, but I believe that you were missing a picture of the public notice. Was that the case, or am I getting?
No, what happened is, just let me just refresh your mind a little bit. I was approved like a year ago by you guys, right? So do that, you know, dealing with the negotiation with a landlord extended over the 270 days. So when I applied for the liquor license, so the liquor authority said that the time was due. So they want you guys to rectify the approval. So that's what I was here last month, and I was missing the floor plan, or the floor plan didn't have the measurement. So I did that, and I wanted you guys, you know, to the liquor authority. I have my lawyer send it a request for the extension, and they did. So they basically is waiting for the approval for you guys to move forward with the application.
Okay, and I see the plan here. And the reason why we ask is that we got to make sure that it meets the basic standards for the accessibility codes. And the bathroom that is on the first floor as you enter to your left, that is fully accessible, correct? At least one of them.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I see no obstructions for anyone wanting to use the restroom. I see that you are requesting hours that sometimes are going to go around 4 o'clock in the morning from Friday to Saturday, Friday to Monday. All right. And this is opinion 34 precinct. Officer Navarrete. What is the opinion? This is where all tobacco and rum used to be at?
Yes.
What's the opinion 34 precinct?
Can you just repeat the hours?
Sure, just give me 1 sec. So it's going to be Fridays through Monday from 5 p.m. to 4 a.m. Then Tuesdays through Thursdays until 2 a.m.
We don't have any objections.
No objection. So I will have about 3 or 4 steps, and I'll let the committee members chime in, which is the good neighbor sign, phone number, no double parking, because that area there does have some issues with double parking. And also proof of purchase of a sound limiter.
Isidro, that was installed with the prior owner. They had that done. Remember, that was operating under their manager Williams. They already done that installing. So I haven't touched that because I just doing a minor renovation inside. But I haven't.
Same sound system.
Huh?
Are you keeping the same sound system?
Same sound system. Yes, same sound system.
You will not. You have not done any rewiring of the establishment.
Say that again.
You have not done any rewiring of the establishment as far as like the sound.
Rewiring. Yes, I'm doing the rewiring because it was very old. I'm rewiring the TVs and the booth station where we put the live music. We're rewiring those things because it was old. But other than that, the soundproof, it was installed in the ceiling and was well done by this guy. So it's basically there, and we not having touching none of that.
Okay. I'm going to open the floor now for committee members to comment.
You still have the enclosed, the enclosure outside in the parking area?
If you still have them?
The enclosure, the outdoor sitting area?
Yes, we still have it, yes.
Just keep in mind, I'm telling any businesses that are coming through the committee, that the applications are now open for roadway cafes, and submit your applications, because come November, these things will be fined by the Department of Transportation.
Thank you. I will take a note on that.
Eric, if I could just reiterate my comments from last month, that I feel strongly that you should go back to your attorneys and inform them that the application last month was insufficient, because they should have checked before allowing you to submit the application with the floor plan in the state that it was. I recall saying to you to take the minutes from our website, but I'm seeing that we never posted minutes since November. So if you'd like, we can forward you, or I can at least forward you the minutes from our last meeting, so you can show that at least me as a committee member was not pleased with the work that your attorneys did.
Yes.
So I will reach out to the board office and chair, if that's okay. I'll email you the minutes from last month, because they're supposed to be made public anyway.
That will be very helpful. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Committee members, if there are no issues, let's proceed to a vote.
How much have they done to rectify any outstanding issues?
This is a new license. Eric, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a new license that you are requesting. We approved this license time ago, but because time expired for the SLA, he's reapplying. So I don't think that he had that license before. It's a new applicant. Is that correct, Eric?
I'm a new applicant, and the establishment has a license in the business. So what my lawyer did, he put it on the safe, and we require a new license for myself. We are requiring a permit for me operating until they approving me for my own licenses. That's basically where we are.
And Eric, what's your experience, just for the record, dealing with alcohol?
In my country, I have one type of business that I was selling some liquor, but here I just am barber. For you guys to know a little bit about me, who I am, I have a barber shop right here in 207 and Broadway for over 17 years. And I'm being very active with the community all these years. So this business, me and my family obtained it we got an opportunity and we decided to take it. And me and my wife were the one that I want to be in charge of this business, trying to push it forward and bring a new, most likely what the concept will be the same, bringing live music, but the menu is the one will be changed. We'll have like a limited menu where will be most like tapa, like finger food, stuff like that. That's basically what we bring it into the.
You'll be managing the alcohol.
Yes,
are you
I will.
Going to be,
yes.
Are you going to go through the training for the SLA?
Say that again.
Are you going to go through the training for the SLA to get certified by the state to serve alcohol? You and your wife will, right?
Yes.
And again, as far as like alcohol serving, what is your experience in New York?
In New York, I have none.
So I'm going to recommend at least 3 strips. And if you guys feel free also to check in if you feel that we should add another one. But it will be a good neighbor sign, a phone number, and another one parking sign.
And he said he has the sound in there, so. Yeah, that's about it. Also, you included the 2 other steps.
Very well. On that note, let's go to a vote.
Chair, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. Joel, how do you vote?
Yes.
Carl?
Yeah.
And Anthony?
Yes.
So it's 5 yeses, 0 no, 0 abstentions. The recommendation is it passes, Chair.
Thank you so much,
guys. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Eric, congratulations. Please follow the SLA's regulations as far as alcohol handling. Please keep in mind that the steps that we requested are going to be on the license, and please follow through with the steps and make sure that you're in compliance when you open up. When are you planning to open up?
I'm planning to open up at the beginning of May. first week of May. That's where we are planning it. So just let me be correct. You the good neighbor sign, the phone number, and the double park sign. That's what the requirement that you guys have for me, right? Perfect. All right, I got notes on that. I just want to be to make sure. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it.
All right, buddy. Good luck to you, and you have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Soraya. Thank you, everyone. So,
Thank you, everybody.
for committee members, we're going to see if we can get, I mentioned earlier, probably one here, to see if we can get someone from DOT to come and tell us about the new changes about outside dining. So we can be informed, because the applications are going to come back to the license committee, and we have to address those applicants.
We have to what?
Address the applicants, because they're going to apply and they got to come to the license committee. We have not done sidewalk licenses since COVID.
Yeah.
So, but they're going to come back. Yes, we cover all the sidewalk affair licenses. We did that in the past. We're going to, I'm sure we start.
Sounds very interesting.
Yeah, those are the same licenses we spoke about in our in the business development.
Right.
So, but when they apply, because the application just opened up this month, one part of the application is to get a recommendation from the board, and it's going to go through the license.
Oh, really? Wow.
All right, so Officer Navarrete,
To that end, can we follow up again with the 33rd about their, inconsistent attendance to our meetings?
Simari, I think that the chair has to notify that the 33rd precinct was not present. And again, we rely heavily on
the opinion
on the intel that they provide us. So right now we are navigating a ship with blind eyes at night. No radars. I mean, there are issues. I know that there are issues, and those issues either they're not being reported, or we don't know. But this is a very serious problem, because I don't think that we're getting full intel as to what's actually going on.
Yeah, I'll definitely circle back with Kathy on that, as well as like the minutes being on the website and like what list we're putting together, like to make sure it's standard across the board. So I'll definitely circle back on my end.
So on that note, Simari, maybe you and I can work offline. These are like the only questions that we should be addressing for the sidewalk affairs about the codes. If they're like accessible, how long they're going to be open, and how long they're going to be serving alcohol outside. And because we're going to write a resolution specifically about the sidewalks and the roadside. So maybe you and I, Simari, feel free and throw any questions that you might have that you feel will be important to ask a committee. And then we can formulate those questions. So whenever we have those applicants, they can be asked the same question. To be consistent.
And these sidewalks, are they gonna be like attached to operations in a building? Or are they going to be a separate entity?
No, it's the same entity for establishment.
Right, okay.
So if the applicant is requesting for an enclosed sidewalk.
In addition to the
it's different than unenclosed. So there'll be like maybe 3 types of applications. Enclosed, which is like the one that we have on 65th and Broadway.
And Broadway, yeah.
Right, that's unenclosed is open. There are no barriers.
Right.
And then like the roadside.
And I don't think that they're opening up the enclosed sidewalk. I think that whoever's in it right now is grandfathered in. I don't think there's new applications for that, but
for the
enclosed sidewalk. But whenever the DOT comes in, we could ask.
Yeah, and I'll take a look at the regulation to see if there's anything worth highlighting.
Cool.
Is there a timeline for the DOT appearance?
Maybe we could ask them to appear on our next meeting. It has to be before sometime.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm going to reach out to DOT to see if we can have someone on the board.
Yeah, that would be great.
So our resolutions will be addressed to them? To that, will they be addressed to the SLA or to the
SLA.
commissioner of DOT?
I think it would be DOT, because DOT is the one approving the licenses.
That's a good question.
Yeah, but there seems to be some overlap of jurisdictions there. I mean,
The thing is that the licensing committee does more than just liquor license, right? We also do radio, the
TLC, right.
the TLC license. So it's really up to the chair of the whole board whether, you know,
we have to submit the application.
submit the applications to DOT.
They actually will go to DOT. I
Yeah,
recall.
yeah.
Back then, it was to the Consumer Affairs, but it was placed now on the DOT, so it'll be.
So I have to, because the reason I ask is we're amending the bylaws and we're on that section and I have to now put then DOT under licensing to have you the authority to call upon them.
Yeah, I would, again, I would check with the, obviously,
Yeah.
the chair. I mentioned that to her and I think she said that she doesn't know, so.
Yeah, I'll reach out to DOT so they can come and clarify this issue.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Simari, any questions?
Mr. Balen, man.
Well, thank you so much, Simari.
Motion.
Who's gonna motion to end it?
8:17.
Motion. Okay,
Joel motioned and then who seconded it? I didn't hear everybody's talking. Okay,
Yeah,
Joel.
seconded. We all seconded.
Okay, cool.